Hi everyone, this is Nancy, and today I wanted to just share what I've been going through, just to encourage people and just, share some of my struggles and what I'm doing about it. And so I entitled this Loving My Enemies. And basically, I have a lot of chaos going on around me, and people who are my friends or people who are looking at me and seeing other people either betraying me or persecuting me or using me are questioning my motives. They are asking me, why am I being so nice to A or B, or why am I not hateful towards someone, or why am I not despising someone? And with that questioning really made me have to look in within me, because I have hated the way that I've been, in the sense that if someone hurts me, if someone gossip about me, I turn to still be nice to the person. And in that search, I have realized some things, and I wanted to share with you guys so that you would either learn from it, and you can also send me comments, just something that I can also learn from. So I will start by talking about 2012. I moved to Texas 2011, and 2012, a lot was said about me. A lot of lies was said about me, and I went to God and I cried. And while I was crying to God and asking what is going on around me, why I am dealing with this, these lies were definitely not the type of person I am. God told me to basically pray for all those who are gossiping. And all of them I started praying for. And when I started praying for them, I saw some struggles that some of them were going through. And I was asked, would I want to be in their situation? And I said no. So in that very moment, those who were gossiping against me, I felt sorry for them. I felt compassion towards them. And I didn't understand. And the main person who has started spreading these lies about me, I prayed for her. And since that day, I started praying for her life to be better. Because the struggles that I saw and felt were definitely struggles that I wouldn't want anyone to be in. And in 2013, someone also started talking about me, and one of my very good friends really hurt me. And I prayed. And when I prayed, the same thing happened. My attitude towards them changed. Because sometimes it can also be your attitude when you feel that someone is being mean to you. Just by changing your attitude, they can change towards you. So as soon as I pray, my attitude towards those who are hurting me or who I feel are not nice to me or whatever it might be, they change. And apart from my attitude changing towards them, their attitude also changed towards me. And I have nothing but compassion and mercy towards them. And there was this person that I prayed for 2013, and till date, whenever she hurts me or whenever she says something to make me upset, of course I do, but it doesn't last for long. Everything changes, and all I can do is just talk to her, deal with it, and I have nothing but love for her. And I didn't quite understand it, around that time. I didn't quite understand why, as soon as I pray, I have these feelings towards the people I pray for. And beginning of this year, there were 3 people who came into my heart, and I prayed for them. And the same thing happened. I was filled with compassion. I was filled with mercy. I was filled with love towards them. And there is this part of the Bible that in my search I found, basically in people questioning why I'm being nice to all these people who are talking bad about me. I have Matthew 5:43-45. It says, "You have heard that it was said, 'You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that you may be the sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and on the unjust. Amen. So the Bible is telling us to love our enemies, those who harm us, those who curse us, those who persecute us, to pray for them, those who spitefully use us, we should pray for them. So it's like, I don't know why I turned to prayer when I was hurting, but it was the right thing for me to do. And it's like, I don't know why I was being filled with compassion, but I'm looking at all of this like, when I pray to God, I will want God to feel compassion. The Bible tells us to love one another as we want to be loved. Like, treat your neighbor as you want to be treated, basically, or do unto others as you want others to do unto you. And it's like, when I pray to God, I want him to have compassion towards me. I want him to forgive me. You know, the Bible is clearly telling us to love our neighbors. And if someone is cursing you, to bless them. And it's just that a lot is going on right now. Like, a lot is going on right now. And the more chaos is going on, the more I am being betrayed, the more I'm seeing those who are genuinely for me and those who are against me. And still, because I have prayed for them before, all the 3 people that I prayed for at the beginning of this year, I really prayed for. There were things that happened, but it's like all I can see through their eyes is their struggles. And all I can feel for them is compassion and mercy. And at this point, I know people who have really, really wronged me and really hurt me. And when I heard of what they have done, I cried, but within a second, all I could feel was love and compassion towards them. So it was really hard, and it's been hard, and it's been a struggle for me, like how I should act towards these people. And then I come to the Bible, like I should do good to all those who hate me. All those who hate me, I should have nothing but love for them. I should do good towards them. So I'm not sure what anyone is going through right now, or who you feel has just harmed you or has just betrayed you. But I encourage you to pray for that person. Pray for you and pray for that person. And the change that you will realize is an amazing change. That is what I have felt. I feel like instead of me being upset and being angry, all I'm filled with is love and compassion. And that is definitely a better feeling than the latter, than the first one. So I'm just here to just encourage people. You know, if people look at you as you are timid, if people look at you like you are weak, it's like, no, you are not weak. You are actually strong by loving those who are hurting you. And I remember Christ, I can only imagine what he was going through when he was on the cross, when he was asking for forgiveness for the people who spat on him, the people who betrayed him, who beat him, the same people who nailed him. He was asking for forgiveness for those people. And we are called to be Christ-like. We are called to walk as Christ walked. So I encourage you to just look at the people around you. Look at the people around you and just love them. Love them as you want God to love you. Love them as Christ loved us. Love your neighbor as yourself. And no matter how people look at you, just look to Christ and know that, you know what, I am being Christ-like. And I know that in all things that all this will subside. And after it subsides, I will know that, you know what, even those who hated me and even those who gossip against me, although it hurts so bad, I prayed for them and I still love them and I still show compassion towards them. And that also just views my mind on who God is and how merciful he is to us. Although we don't deserve the love and everything that he gives us, how merciful he is and how compassionate and how loving he is, that even every time that we fall, when we come to him, that he does forgive us and I want God to forgive me in case if I fall. So anyone who has sinned against you, I pray that you will forgive the person, and that you will pray for that person, that you will feel that love, that compassion. God sees our struggles. Jesus went through our struggles. And that we will also view we will have the power to feel people's struggles and know that they may be acting this way because of what they've been through. And we will be the love that they need, the person, the comfort that they need. That although even if they backstab you, that you are still there to comfort them. And I feel as Christians, that is what we are called to do, just to love. To love. The two greatest commandments is to love. Love God with all our heart, with all our soul, with all our mind, and love our neighbors as ourselves. So this was what I wanted to share, and I wanted to encourage you. I am still going through a lot, but I do know that God is with me. He never left me, and that He is showing me just how to act towards people, even if they hurt me. So thank you for watching this video, and God bless you.